This is Dr. Lou Sella. I'm a doctor of sport and performance psychology. I'm going to be doing a lot of driving today. I'm going to pick up my niece who attends the University of Rochester. She's going to school to be a surgeon, which that blows my mind. But I got about 7 hours of driving completely that I'm going to be doing today. So that's a lot of driving. All right, so we're going to talk about winning strategies, player development, and leadership to build a Flexbone football legacy. One that wins, because we want to build a winning Flexbone football legacy. So winning strategies. I'm going to give you the winning strategies. Now keep in mind, the Triple Option Football Academy, of which I'm the owner, we had 3 state champions in 2025. They all happened in one weekend. We had a school in Florida, Oak Hall, win the state championship. They won 4 games last year. RJ Fuhr took the head coaching position in 2025, became a client, ended up winning the 3A state title in the SSAA in Florida. Fort Sumner, New Mexico, Larry Roybal was at Cuesta, took a program, ended up winning as many games in 2024 as the previous 8 years combined, leaves to go to Fort Sumner, goes undefeated, wins the state championship. I'll preface it by saying he went back, it was his alma mater, he went back as the run game coordinator. And oh, do they run the ball, baby. And then Scobie, Montana, led by Brock Berryhill. In 2023, they won 2 games. Became my client, went to the state semifinals last year, won the state championship this year. Praise God for Brock. Scobie's 13 miles from the Saskatchewan border. So you can see, if you think you're an underdog, they were all underdogs, and still are. But they're state champions. So, winning strategies. The winning strategy is real simple, coaches. It's having a built-in strategy. The built-in strategy is to cancel the defensive line by triple teaming, reading, and evading them. So you've got to have a built-in play calling system and a built-in practice system. You play call by running the zone dive, and when you get 4 yards on it, you wind up running again. If you don't get 4 yards on it, it all depends what the C-gap player does. If he comes up the field, you come back and run the follow. If he takes the dive, you run midline triple option. That's your built-in strategy. It doesn't matter who you play. If they blitz, you toss the ball to the outside, rocket toss. If it's 3rd and long, 4th and long, you got to score now, or somebody in the secondary flies up, you throw it. That's how it works. You got to have a built-in strategy. You got to have a built-in practice strategy. Paul Johnson's live bullets drill, where you go 2 huddles, 2 offenses against 7 coaches / players holding shields with scripted alignments, assignments. I'm telling you right now, you build in that play calling and practice strategy and look out in 2026. That's the strategy I teach all my clients, and we had 3 win the state title in 2025. Player development. You develop players when you run plays as a team. There's been too much hypnosis and brainwashing that it happens in one-on-one. The alpha generation, Gen Alpha, the players that are the majority of your football program now, they don't learn when you slow it down. They learn when you speed it up, because they have so much access to information through AI and Google. They can learn so fast on what to do. But they need to be tasking their assignments. You teach them how to line up, where to go, and then have them do it. Give them a couple pointers about their job, and then shut up and let them do it. And then you go through all the scenarios. especially in the running game, how to block goal line fronts. Gap 8, 7 diamond, 6-5, triple stack, bear, eagle. Look out. You're going to win big in 2026. You develop players through speed and quantity of concepts, of executing concepts. Speed and quantity is what will get you to quality. Kids are so smart anymore, they'll self-automate. They'll figure it out. But you gotta have them do stuff. They're in a world where they're so overstimulated, they need to just task. Now, leadership. What's leadership? It's getting your players to follow. And like I say to my clients, you want to get players to follow? Heck, run the follow. That's why the follow play is so good. Because it's the perfect teamwork play. You get 10 players to block, 1 player to run. Okay, all metaphors aside, getting your players in a routine and then getting them to execute play after play after play after play after play and creating an environment of urgency. That's how you change your players' environmental perceptions. And that's how you get your players to perform. Leadership is getting your players to speak the language that you want and to do things the way you want. Your players are going from point A to point B the way you want. But it starts with you. It always starts at the top. I tell this to all my clients. Leadership starts at the top. You have more control over your situation than you think you do. So, now you know what you got to do to have a legacy, a winning legacy for 2026 and beyond with Flexbone football. And coach, if you're ready to become a client, pick up the phone and give me a call right now. 570-332-0265. 570-332-0265. And go to tripleoptionfootball.com. Check out those testimonials. Let's get it on, guys. I'll see you in the next video.